COVID-19. The world is locked down. Because of obvious reasons, the virus is highly communicable and lethal. But more than the virus, the lockdown situation has created a pandemic panic amongst the parent community, who are going crazy in making all ends meet. And this panic is highly contagious, is passing on the family ladder and disturbing everyone around. The biggest worry for many parents is the future of their offsprings, their education. And this is fueled by the education boards, school authorities, transferred to the teachers, and henceforth to parents and children. They are suddenly expected to be a parent, a homemaker, an employee, because it is work from home for many, and a teacher, all at the same time, along with wading through their own stress and worry around this unprecedented situation. But first and foremost, remember, dear parents, you are in charge of your offsprings. You are their first point of contact. You are their primary educators, and you must let go of any worry or guilt for the decisions that you are making for your kids at this time. Your number one priority should be to make the kids feel safe. In no way should they feel insecure because of all that is happening around. Their peace of mind is crucial. Otherwise, we might have to pay a heavy price for their mental distress later in life. This is not homeschooling. This is an unprecedented emergency situation impacting the whole world. No one was prepared or could imagine this thing happening to the world. Every morning I pinch myself to make myself believe that all of this is actually happening, and I'm sure most of you are doing the same. Let me keep a simple perspective and understanding on this. If we have to talk about homeschooling is a choice. If you consider it good for your child, you plan for it, and then you are your child's school teacher in whatever form you choose. But this is called distance learning. What is happening right now is at best distance learning. In reality, it's everyone trying to get rid of the weight on their shoulders because none of us know what we are doing and what's right or wrong here. You are and always have been your child's primary educator. If you're finding it difficult because you are busy with other jobs, household and office work, and are unable to engage your child in certain tasks sent home, and if you are presently feeling that making all the ends meet is more important, and your child is going to spend most of his or her time in playing or baking or learning life skills, this is your choice. This is your right. There is nothing to stress or feel guilty about. I'm sure you want them to do constructive things, and you are doing your best to help them do those things at this time. Schools don't know what they are doing either because this is first time for everyone. They've got some new, absolutely never before guidelines. No prep time, and teachers are told, continue to plan lessons as normal and just send them home. As if that is in any way possible. It is insane for them as well, isn't it? If it was as simple as they make it sound, all teachers would be out of the job very quickly. With no offense to anyone, but I will definitely say that the schools are just winging it. It is absolutely not possible to facilitate distance learning with a primary age child and work from home at the same time. And the grown-up schoolgoers would also need better ways to get on to the new syllabus. We cannot force them to adapt to the new ways at this stage. Sorry, but the very idea is bad. Really bad as of now. If you are trying to do that and are panicking, getting overwhelmed and stressed out, please stop right away. You can certainly have activities where your child learns, but your focus is your job and survival. Again, unprecedented. You are protagonists and you are doing a great job. But don't wear the Superman or Superwoman capes. You might trip on them because you don't have enough space in the four walls of your house to try superhero tricks. Parents are panicking, schools are sending lots and lots of work. Checking the school groups and emails is scary for a lot of us, and it brings along hours and hours of labor, more for parents than for the actual students. It first takes time to bring them to that task, and then making them do that task is what is making the parents insane. Hey, mommies and daddies, your child's teacher spent a couple of hours in utter panic gathering things to send homework so they could say they did their best. And also so that there were no complaints from people saying that the school is doing nothing. But let me tell you something, it's not a competition or a race amongst the students. It's unlikely the teacher will even manage to look at it at all. These are suggestions and ideas because the school is worried. It will be said they are not offering enough if they don't do so. Use them if they suit you. Don't if they don't. If you're getting stressed, you will pass that stress on to the kids. And then, of course, nothing will be achieved. Parents are also worried about other classmates of their children who have done a lot of work and their kids have barely started. Will their kids fall behind is their worry. Okay, now even if everything was same in terms of support and time and number of kids, etc., kids learn at different rates. Like in the class, there's a wide range of levels in all subjects. There are different paces and there are many kids working on differentiated level of work. It's almost impossible for teachers to differentiate at the moment. So you have to do it. So keep expectations according to your child's competency levels. Your child will not fall behind. If kids could learn new concepts without specific teaching, we wouldn't need teachers. They will cover all of this again, multiple times, so stay calm. So even if your kids are slow and you are unable to help them because of your office work and daily chores, you are helping them do some life skills, playing board games, exercising, cooking, and playing on the terrace or garden. Guys, you are doing your bit. All of this is learning, very valuable learning. Give yourself and them a break. Parents of children with different age groups are worried. How can they get lots of work done with two different kids of different ages? Well, I think you can't. Stop trying. If they are old enough, try to get them do little bit independently. Otherwise, try to do something they can all engage with. Let the kids do story reading together, some free writing, painting, sketching, baking, etc. So put them together at task. Make them value teamwork. And while they are busy, you take a chill. Allow them to get messy, but they must also know how to wrap up the mess. So for now, what we need to switch on is the survival mode. Teach your children the right use of resources. They are used to luxuries, extravaganzas. Make them understand the value of resources, the limited resources that we all have. Teach them simplicity, survivability, value of peace, harmony, and value of life. Because today, survivability has become the biggest lesson to learn.